call the Ravenna School District Board of Education business meeting to order. Could we have roll call?
Mrs. Seaman?
Yes.
Mrs.
Here.
Calhoun? Here. Mrs. Dennison? Here. Mrs. Rayon? Here. Mr. Wisniewski?
Here.
All right, and we stand for the pledge, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. And could we have a moment of silence? Thank you. Are there any additions or corrections to the agenda?
Yes, ma'am, we do have a couple. The first is an addition under 13A, item 2, approved resolution of sale of Tappan School. We have added a link to your agenda. It's called a quick claim deed, and that has been added to the resolution. It is not on the agenda, but it is in your links as backup. And the other is I would request that we move number 17, executive session, up to number 9, so that we can do that after Face Over Raven and then come back out and vote on all the issues.
All right.
Thank you.
Can I have a motion to accept the changes to the agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Mrs. Calhoun?
Yes.
Mrs. Dennison?
Yes.
Mrs. Rayon?
Yes.
Mrs. Seaman?
Yes.
Mr. Wisniewski?
Yes.
Now I need approval of the agenda. A motion for approval?
So moved.
Second.
Motion carried. Roll call?
Mrs. Calhoun?
Yes.
Mrs. Dennison?
Yes.
Mrs. Rayon?
Yes.
Mrs. Seaman?
Yes.
Mr. Wisniewski?
Yes.
And we have nobody signed up to speak on the agenda items, so we will move on now to Face of a Raven Awards.
Thank you. Board, if you could head up to the stage. Each month we recognize staff, students, and community members that are doing outstanding things here at school and contributing. Typically, the staff is nominated by other teachers, but since we had a short month this year, I decided that we were going to do some superintendent recommendations for the staff. The students are chosen by the teachers and principals, and the community member, obviously, for contributing to the school. So at this time, if you are a Face of a Raven, if you could head over to your right, my left, the principals are going to meet you over there so that they can walk up on stage with you. We'll do the staff and community members first, and then the students. As we call your name, if you can come up and receive your award. We will also do pictures. We'll take a brief recess after this, and we'll do pictures out in the cafeteria in front of the big blue and red board there. After we're done, you're more than welcome to stay, but do not feel obligated. If you have other things to do or want to go home, you're more than welcome to head home after that as well. Okay? Are we ready? All right. Our first staff member is Mrs. Abigail Davison from West Main. Mrs. Davison is our Title I teacher at West Main, and recently, last week, my days are all running together. Last week we had a fantastic after-school event for our students and parents called Beach Bingo. They got to read a book, received a book, they ate, and had some fun activities. And her leadership was instrumental in this. She did a fantastic job. The West Main gym was packed, and everyone seemed to have a lot of fun. So thank you, Mrs. Davison, for your work. Our next staff member is Ms. Kristen Marcinek from preschool. Ms. Marcinek had a really cool project going on for her preschool that everyone I think in the building was just enamored by. She had chicks that she was growing in her classroom under an incubator and had a live stream going for the families and the staff. The kids were super excited about it, maybe the staff more excited about it than the students sometimes. Every night they'd huddle in there and see a couple more pop out, but the kids loved it. It was really a neat activity for the preschoolers, and we appreciate your work on that. Thank you. Our next staff member is Mrs. Lenore Gano. Mrs. Gano is our family and consumer sciences teacher. We're one of them at Ravenna High School. She has been leading our service learning class for a number of years, and her class is responsible for leading our day of service. Ironically, this Friday we do have our day of service for this year. Her tireless work on this project has been invaluable to our students and our community service projects. She teaches responsibility to our students and allows our school to give back to our community. This year she's retiring, so this will be her last day of service, and she will be very difficult to replace, as excited as she is. But we want to recognize her for her years of leading this day of service, which is a great opportunity for our students. Thank you, Mrs. Gano. Our last adult, but not least, is Mrs. Rhonda Johnston from Vista Veranda. Mrs. Johnston is our community member that's being recognized for her role here. She and the Vista Veranda, which is across the street, has sponsored our 5-star student signs that students were given if they scored at the highest level on 5 on all the state tests. Got to put those in their yard. She also welcomes students from our DSPU program to gain experience over at Vista Veranda. She's a parent here. She's put in countless hours in our concession stands and volunteering as an athletic parent, as well as a parent here at the school. So thank you for your contributions. We appreciate it. All right, now the fun. Our first student is from preschool. It's Chloe Hutzel. Chloe's teacher wrote that she embodies everything it means to be a little raven. She is always respectful to her teachers and peers and is responsible with all the materials in class. She's an excellent role model for the class and the students around her, and we are very proud of her efforts at preschool. Good job, Chloe. Our Williard student, or face of a raven, is Peyton Reagan from grade 1. Peyton defines the face of a raven. She works hard in all she does, even when things are challenging. She is determined to learn all she can, and she does so with a smile. Peyton is respectful to adults and peers, and she is always asks how she can help out. She's a great role model, careful to follow the rules, participate, and put forth her best effort. Way to go, Peyton. All right. Our West Main student is Kinsley Shreve from grade 3. Kinsley is the perfect choice to wrap up this year's Student Face of a Raven recognition. The teacher has had the unique privilege of knowing Kinsley both as her kindergarten teacher and now as her principal, and I can say without hesitation that she is truly an exceptional student and person. This is from Mrs. Randolph. Over the years, she has consistently demonstrated kindness, respect, responsibility, and a strong work ethic in everything she does. Kinsley is always willing to help others, treats everyone with compassion, and leads by example each day. She approaches school with a positive attitude and gives her best effort in all that she does. Excuse me. Watching her grow into an amazing young lady she is today has been incredibly rewarding, and she represents all of the qualities we hope to see in a Raven. Congratulations, Kinsley. All right. We do not have our middle school and high school students here this evening, but I want to recognize our middle school student is 7th grader Rosalind Wallace. It says that she's an outstanding student who consistently shows kindness, respect, and leadership in class. She's always helpful to her peers, quick to offer support, and makes others feel included and encouraged. Her positive attitude and willingness to help create a welcoming classroom environment for everyone around her. She is also consistently respectful and courteous to her teachers, follows expectations, and sets a wonderful example for others. Congratulations, Rosalind. And our high school student, represented by Mr. Lane, is Alexander Tucker, grade 11. It says Alex consistently demonstrates what it means to be respectful, responsible, and in control. Mrs. Calhoun wrote that in her government class, he works hard, completes assignments on time, and always puts forth his best effort. He treats his teachers and classmates with respect and contributes positively to the classroom each day. Mrs. Gano also said he's quiet, lead by example role model, responsible in his work, and is respectful in all his relationships in the classroom and staff. Congratulations to Alex. Okay, at this time we're going to take a brief recess. We'll meet out in can't figure out how to do it.
Hey, Ben. Still here.
I'm sorry.
Is Chris? I'm gonna send some.
Good?
Okay. Everybody back? Are we ready for executive session? We need a motion to go into executive session.
So moved.
Second.
All right, roll call.
Sorry. We have to state the reasons.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We're going into executive session, which is a private session the board controlled by the Sunshine Law, may only be used for special purposes outlined in the law. No action can be taken at the board, by the board during the executive. D, preparing for, conducting, or reviewing negotiations or bargaining sessions with public employees concerning their compensation or other terms and conditions of their employment.
All right, now, could I,
Roll
a
call.
roll call, yeah.
Mrs. Calhoun?
Yes.
Mrs. Dennison?
Yes.
Mrs. Raynone?
Yes.
Mrs. Seaman?
Yes.
Mr. Wisniewski?
Yes.
Sorry, folks, gonna have to step out for a minute.
out of executive session at 6:52. And we'll move on now to the treasurer's update.
Alrighty, can you put up my document, please? All right, so this is our April financial report, which shows our revenues, expenditures, and cash on hand as compared to our forecast that we filed in February. So as you can see, we are trending stronger in our revenue of $442,858. Our expenditures are trending down at $209,669. And this is resulting in a positive increase to our cash on hand of $652,527. And these documents will be available on the website under the Treasurer's Department tomorrow.
Great, thank you. Superintendent update.
Thank you. I just wanted to give a quick update on things that are happening right now. I know I shared with you the end of year events calendar, but I was in a superintendent's meeting on Friday with the county superintendents, and someone joked that we're in the middle of mayhem and there's lots of things going on. So I just want to point out a couple of those things to you. This week, well, we just finished prom on Saturday. We had a great night. Kids were well behaved, and just finished our senior pizza parade. Tomorrow we have our senior clap out. They're going to do some signings here in the morning before they leave.
Is it Wednesday or tomorrow?
It's Wednesday. Okay. My days are all run together. Thank you. They're going to do some signings here in the morning, and then they go out and all the kids line up in the hallways and they clap them out through the buildings. It's a really great event. Our scholarship award winning evening for the high school is at 6 p.m. here on Wednesday evening as well. And then Thursday, our seniors do their senior picnic in the morning. We have a really great Title I night that is planned called Home Run for reading and math. Baseball themed, obviously. That starts here at 5 o'clock at the high school. And then Thursday evening, the middle school band and choir concert is at 7 following the Title I night. And we've got our day of service, which is really exciting throughout the city, not just through the district. You'll see lots of students in bright pink shirts this year that say day of service all over the town. Graduation is Monday here at the stadium at 7 p.m. with our rain date scheduled Tuesday. We'll all knock on wood that we can get through Monday. And then the usual field events and award ceremonies at the buildings. Just a reminder, we do have a Tuesday, May 26th special board meeting, 4 p.m. at the board office as well. And those are all listed here on your events calendars. Maplewood's graduation is Wednesday, May 27th, and that's at Kent State Mac Center at 7 p.m. And finally, our students' last day is the 28th, and our staff will be here doing the recognition program and Records Day on Friday, May 29th. And if you're an athletic fan, something great, Tuesday, June 2nd, after school's out, we do have the ESPYs here, recognizing our student athletes throughout the year with many different awards like Athlete of the Year and Best Play of the Year, Coach of the Year, things like that.
What time is that?
So the college signings start at 5. The red carpet, and the students do get all dressed up for this, is at 6. And then at 7 p.m. the awards start. It's also streamed live, so people can watch that.
Great, thank you.
Thanks.
Reports of the board. Maplewood report, I have nothing. We do not meet until next week. Parks and Rec?
Parks and Rec, lots going on. Safety Town is coming up at June 8th through June 12th, and that will be at Williard. Information is on the Parks and Recreation website as far as costs for residents and non-residents. And then we have events at the Sunbow Valley Event Centers, what it's going to be known as. So Ravenna Parks and Rec and the Reed Memorial Library, we're going to have summer celebration on June 5th from 5 to 8 p.m. And so they've got all kinds of activities planned for the community. So if you don't have anything on your calendar, please come for that. We're also participating in the American 250th anniversary celebration, and that's also going to be at Sunville Valley. The concert, there's going to be all-day events, but there's an after-party concert from 7 to 9, and that's on July 11th. And they've got a band coming known as the Deck of Hearts, who came up third on The Voice. So they're going to be performing that evening as well. So there'll be food vendors and all kinds of activities. And those things are at Sunville Valley. So lots going on with Parks and Recreation right now.
All right, thank you. Reports of the treasurer.
All right, I have a one consent agenda, 12A1 to 12A4, 12A financial items for approval, A1, the approval of the April 20 business meeting, A2, acceptance of gift and donations, A3, approval of then and now, and A4 are our April financial statements.
All right, could I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
All right, discussion. Any discussion? Roll call.
Mrs. Calhoun?
Yes.
Mrs. Dennison?
Yes.
Mrs. Rayone?
Yes.
Mrs. Seaman?
Yes.
Mr. Wisniewski?
Yes.
Motion carried. Reports and recommendations of the superintendent.
Thank you. If you'll look at 13A1, this is the approval of the REA union contract that we just completed and was ratified by the Ravenna Education Association effective September 1st, 2026 through August 31st, 2029.
All right, could I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Any discussion? Roll call.
Mrs. Calhoun?
Yes.
Mrs. Dennison?
Yes.
Mrs. Rayone?
Yes.
Mrs. Seaman?
Yes.
Mr. Wisniewski?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Thank you. Resolution 2 is to approve the resolution sale of Tappan Elementary School to Education Alternatives. We have done the first round of this. This is the second final full resolution and purchase agreement, lease termination agreement, and quit claim deed.
Could I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Roll call?
Mrs. Calhoun?
Yes.
Mrs. Dennison?
Yes.
Mrs. Rayone?
Yes.
Mrs. Seaman?
Yes.
Mr. Wisniewski?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Items 3 through 10 are consent agenda. These are all service agreements for next year recommended by Dr. Simsack for our special ed students who would be attending or receiving services from different entities such as Summit Educational Service Center, Kids Link, Harbor Education Services, LL Therapies, EA, and the final is to approve an agreement with Cantonese Excavating as we're moving some dirt around to install a new practice field here on the property.
All right. Could I have a motion?
So moved.
Second. Any discussion? Roll call?
Mrs. Calhoun?
Yes.
Mrs. Dennison?
Yes.
Mrs. Rayone?
Yes.
Mrs. Seaman?
Yes.
Mr. Wisniewski?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Items 11 and 12 are consent agenda. These are to approve purchase service agreements with the City of Ravenna for our 2 school resource officers for next year. We've seen a real benefit from the additional officer this year, and we're going to plan to continue this next year with Officer Lincoln and Officer Fife.
Could I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Roll call? Oh, I'm sorry, is there any discussion? Roll call.
Mrs. Calhoun?
Yes.
Mrs. Dennison?
Yes.
Mrs. Rayone?
Yes.
Mrs. Seaman?
Yes.
Mr. Wisniewski?
Yes.
Motion carried.
The next on the agenda is for personnel considerations. A is a consent for items 1 and 2. The first is to award a new 3-year contract to Assistant Principal Mackenzie File at Brown Middle School as the Assistant Principal, and a new 2-year contract to Kristen Stambaugh to be an additional Assistant Principal at Ravenna High School.
Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Any discussion? Roll call.
Mrs. Calhoun?
Yes.
Mrs. Dennison?
Yes.
Mrs. Raynon?
Yes.
Mrs. Seaman?
Yes.
Mr. Wisniewski?
Yes.
Motion carried.
I'd like to just take a second to recognize both of them. Kristen and Mac, if you could stand up and give a wave. Kristen was here before as a dean of students and a teacher, and has been at Norton the last 2 years as an assistant principal, and we're excited to have her back. Mac has just completed a 2-year stint here at the middle school, and we're excited that both of them will be assistant principals leading the charge at both buildings, so thank you. Okay, on to certificated. We have a consent agenda for B1 through come on,
I believe it's 10.
10.
it's not moving. 1 through 10 originally. The first is to accept the resignation for an intervention specialist at the high school. 2 is to accept the retirement of an ELA teacher, Shannon Leonard, at Brown Middle School. 3 is to approve a continuing contract to Lisa McKenna for the 26-27 school year per the negotiated agreement. 4 is to approve an unpaid leave of absence for Alexis James from May 11th, which would be today, through the remainder of the school year. 5 is to approve an unpaid leave of absence for Alexis James for the following school year. 6 is to approve a 1-year limited contract to Elizabeth Cole for 26-27. 7 is to approve the employment of summer school teachers as listed. 8 is to approve the employment of summer camp intervention teachers as listed. 9 is to approve summer camp intervention director, Debbie Remley. And 10 is to approve employment of the new Raven Readiness Summer Camp for preschoolers headed to kindergarten as listed.
All right, could I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Any discussion? Roll call.
Mrs. Calhoun?
Yes.
Mrs. Dennison?
Yes.
Mrs. Raynon?
Yes.
Mrs. Seaman?
Yes.
Mr. Wisniewski?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Number 11 is a standalone to approve the employment of a summer school teacher, Lauren Calhoun.
Could I have a motion?
So moved?
Second.
All right, any discussion? Roll call.
Mrs. Calhoun?
Abstain?
Mrs. Dennison?
Yes.
Mrs. Raynon?
Yes.
Mrs. Seaman?
Yes.
Mr. Wisniewski?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Thank you. Finally, we have C for classified consent agenda number 1 through 9. These are to accept resignations of an educational aide, a bus driver, a retirement of our library aide, Bonnie Beetler, who has been here many, many years, to accept the retirement of a custodian at the high school, change in custodial hours for Mark Dove as we work through closing Tappan and moving him to a different position. 6 is to approve an educational aide for Raven Readiness Summer Camp. 7 is to approve 2-year contracts, as well as 8. This is a new ORC thing that we have to follow, that we have to approve classified for 2-year contracts, and those are as listed for 7 and 8. And 9 is to approve the employment of some substitute employees for bus aide and custodian.
All right, could I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Any discussion? Roll call.
Mrs. Calhoun?
Yes.
Mrs. Dennison?
Yes.
Mrs. Raynon?
Yes.
Mrs. Seaman?
Yes.
Mr. Wisniewski?
Yes.
Motion carried.
The final resolution is to approve the employment of an additional round 2 contract for Isaiah Calhoun. We had to pull this one out separately.
All right, could I have a motion?
So moved?
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Mrs. Calhoun?
Abstain?
Mrs. Dennison?
Yes.
Mrs. Raynon?
Yes.
Mrs. Seaman?
Yes.
Mr. Wisniewski?
Yes.
Thank you.
Recognition of public. No one has signed up to speak on non-agenda items, so we will move on to informational items. RHS Scholarship the award night is Wednesday, May 13th at 6 o'clock. The senior picnic is Thursday, May 14th at 9 a.m. Graduation is Monday, May 18th at 7 p.m. at the Portage Community Bank Stadium. The rain date is Tuesday, May 19th. The end of the fourth 9 weeks and the last day of school is Thursday, May 28th. And Records Day, which is the last day of school for the teachers, is Friday, May 29th. And we have no need now for executive session, so we will move on to adjournment. Could I have a motion?
So moved?
Second?
Roll call?
Mrs. Calhoun?
Yes.
Mrs. Dennison?
Yes.
Mrs. Rayon?
Yep.
Mrs. Seaman?
Yes.
Mr. Wazuski?
Yes.
Motion carried. Thank you all for coming.
You got lots to sign.
Okay.